Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And now when we look at it and look at the eagle in the proof set, we can just see all the differences. So we can see that there's an eye. Today we're going to take a look at the 1996 United States quarter. This says Liberty at the top, 1996 at the bottom. We see this little crunch here, and In God We Trust, and under George Washington's chin. And back here we see that there's a P, and the P is for the Philadelphia Mint. You see this one's pushed down a little bit, and it's actually hard to see that there's any center of the P, but that happens a lot. George Washington's hair comes back. We see the tie here. We know that this one is a regular coin. We tip it up on the side and we see that it has a copper line through here. So this is a copper nickel clad copper coin. So they mix copper nickel together for the outside. They put copper in the inside. And what clad means is that it's covered. And then on the back we see it's copper nickel again. And if we go right down here, we see of course the famous back of the United States quarter. It says United States of America at the top, E pluribus unum here. It's the eagle facing to the left, and we can see the feathers. And down here you can see that the eagle is actually holding a sheaf of arrows, and there's also this line between the eagle's claws, and that's actually a ribbon that ties the sheaf of arrows together. And you can see the pointy end of the arrow, the feather end here. And then down here what we have is a olive branch. So we have the eagle, or the strength, or the power, or the war. And then down here we have the olive wreath, and that's for peace. It says $quarter here. In 1996 they made about 925 million, so almost a billion of these were made. The Denver Mint, sometimes we see these where the D's get, this almost looks like the D got doubled, doesn't it? We look at another D here, and that's really how the D should look. Let's look at this one, and this is the D got crunched. D for Denver Mint, and at the Denver Mint they made 906, almost 907 million of these. None of these circulating coins has any real value unless it is graded by a coin grading agency. MS65 for the Denver Mint is probably about $11, and for the Philadelphia Mint about $7.50 to $8. And then finally we have the San Francisco Mint, and you can see the S here. You can see that they actually buff these and have these at a kind of different finish on these, this finish that you can actually see through. And then if you look at the face or head of Washington on here, he's buffed at a different level. It says Liberty at the top, In God We Trust, 1996 San Francisco Mint, S here. They make the S Mint in two different forms. There is a silver version of this, and they also made 1.75 million just regular sets with this special finish on them. If it's a regular set, they made 1.75 million, and it's probably worth about $4 in this shape. If it's a silver version, it's worth about $5 just in silver alone, and probably between $7 and $11 in the silver set, depending on how good the finish is. But look at that. That's just an amazing finish. So let's tip it up and see whether it's silver or regular proof set. And as soon as we see the copper on the inside, we know that this is not a silver coin. This is from the regular mint set, of which they made 1.75 million. So this coin's probably worth about $4. And now when we look at it and look at the eagle in the mint set, we can just see all the differences. So we can see that there's an eye, that the beak comes down. We can see the feathers on the body here. We can actually see the ribbon holding arrows here much better now. You can see that that's a ribbon. You can actually see the tail feathers coming down below the arrows here. And when we look at these olive branches, we can just see all the variations in the leaves here. And then down at the bottom again, of course, it says $quarter. So this is a very good coin, but you need to remember that sets, all of the coins should be this quality or sometimes even better. All right, 1.75 million of these worth $4 to $5. It's interesting because the mint set actually has $half, and the other coins in it has a $half nickel, dime, and penny, and the $half is worth probably $5 or $6. So if you can find one of these mint sets, you can probably buy it for $7, but individually these coins, if you sold them individually, would be worth more than that. All right, well, there's the S Let's see if we can get that set up. There is the P for Philadelphia, and here comes the D for Denver. So we have the Denver Mint, the Philly Mint, and the San Francisco Mint from 1996. All right, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.